A man really just got on this app and said we don't call women losers enough. And I couldn't agree more, so I made a list. Coming in at number 1. Of course, men are not making angry responses to my video calling them losers, because men get called losers on this app every single day. I used to laugh at all the jokes and repost the videos. I followed Drew and haha, men suck, yeah. And that men are people too. Just like women can be bad, men can be bad. Just like women can be good, men can be good. Number 7, we have women with 2 or more baby daddies. I will not be elaborating on that. I think it speaks for itself.
I'm not gonna do that one. What's good, peeps? It's your boy JP back at it again with another video, and today we're going to talk about this TikTok creator that is talking about that we don't call women losers enough. I know that is a crazy intro, but that's what she said. Hey, don't shoot me, shoot the messenger. Hey. So we're here to talk about it. But before we figure out why she said we don't call women losers enough, because that's bizarre, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Join the Prosper Gang. We keeping it PG. There is a whole lot of prosperity going on around this mug. You feel me? Without further ado, let's get into the video.
A man really just got on this app and said we don't call women losers enough. And I couldn't agree more, so I made a list. Coming in at number 1, we have women who make man-hating content. Just because you can't find a man that you want that wants you back and all the ones you date are bums does not make all men losers. You're the loser because you can't get what you want, right?
Alright, you know what? Let her cook. Let her cook. She might be on to something. All right, let's continue.
Behind that at number 2, we have women who make de-center men content. They are literally the center of your content. If they didn't exist, neither would your platform. And lastly, for the girlies that actually post, are the ones that make first date content. It's in the same vein, it's all really ridiculous, and you're never going to find a man that is going to take you seriously because all of them are going to see your social media and run, as they should. Number 4, we have women who have no hobbies outside of social media. The girls that come home from work and they scroll on their phones, eat some dinner, scroll on their phones some more, and go to bed. Loser. Number 5, we have women who genuinely try to imitate or idolize female rappers. You are not a Barb, you're 30. Number 6, women who make...
Alright, she on a roll. But, again, this is where women start talking about pick-me's. I'm not saying she is. I've seen her pop up on other people's videos, not other people's videos, but on other topics before. And I know she talks a lot about relationships, but from on the men's side of it. So we're gonna see what's up. Let's continue.
Jokes about men's mental health. I'm sorry you don't have any men in your life that you genuinely care about or that care about you. That's sad. Seek therapy, not projecting to other people on the internet. We are not in this. You have trauma. Deal with that. Number 7, we have women with 2 or more baby daddies. I will not be elaborating on that. I think it speaks for itself.
I'm not gonna do that one. That one is a bit much. I can't agree on that one. But everything is down to context. What's the context behind stuff? But I'm not gonna say you got 2 or more baby daddies. You'll lose. I'm not gonna do that. That's not cool.
Last but not least, we have women that would choose the bear. Did y'all not see?
Okay, y'all are definitely losers. This ain't even okay. I heard of that. And this was before I was taking YouTube serious. I wish I had caught that when it was a trend. Because boy, y'all talking about y'all gonna pick the bear over a man. You a loser. Go get some help.
That girl get her butt whooped by that deer? That's what y'all would look like, but 10 times worse, and I feel sorry for you. Final disclaimer, I am an equal opportunist, so I can make the same list for men, but this one's for you ladies. Love you. Since y'all got me out here feeling like the people's champ or something, I can definitely do one for men, because unfortunately, it's kind of easy. First up, we have men who are subscribers to any woman's... That's gross, you're a loser.
Yeah. If you own that, subscribe. Yeah, that's not Prosper Gang activity. You need to find something else to do.
2, men who make content pandering to women, or women are their central audience and they're not gay. We see you. Like, we recognize that you're just telling the girls what they want to hear, so that way they'll like you. And you typically turn out to be terrible human beings, so ugh. Number 3.
True. She is correct. But this is the issue with that. I had to take my autofocus off. This is the issue with that. Isn't she the same like on the other side though? I'm not saying she's a terrible person. Do not put that in my mouth. But I could only imagine that 90% of men follow her. I mean, I'm sure there's some women that do too, obviously. But I can almost guarantee you, mostly men follow her, and she's not gay. So I don't know. But she is right though. Men that pander to women, I can't stand y'all. Like I understand there's a difference between uplifting women and pandering. I have no problem with uplifting women and giving women the props and their flowers. I have no issue with that. I think that is perfectly and should be encouraged to do. But pandering is where I draw the line. If a woman is completely wrong in a situation, but because you gotta be team woman, as a man, yeah, bro, you're a dork. Like, we can't deal with that, bro. As a man, you're supposed to be logical. And, like, we can't rock with that. And we know you just trying to get some box. So we get what you're trying to do. But, yeah, I can't stand that either, Derrick Jackson.
Men who are genuine fans of Andrew Tate or Fresh and Fit, like, come on, dog. There are better male content creators out there than that. You're such a loser.
Your little cousin is a better role model than Myron. If you follow Myron, you are definitely in a... If Myron is your role model, you have lost the plot, brother.
I can do a list of those too, by the way. Let me know if y'all want that. Number 4, men who brag about how many women they've slept with. Like, what grade are you in mentally, you
yeah, that's some 17-year-olds. Yeah, come on, we grown.
fucking loser. Number 5, and not all gamers, but the ones who can game for like 24 hours straight without a shower. Oh my God. Men, I'm noticing a lot of these are hygiene related. Please get your brothers together. Number 6, and I'm gonna look the black community in the face when I say this, men who think any type of hood niggas, scammer, whatever culture is cool, like genuinely cool. It's one thing if you're like in a situation, but you think that shit's cool, you're a loser.
Now here's where we gotta talk about this. And you would say, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that if you have better options and you still choose that shit. Yeah, you are definitely a loser. But again, I am about empathy. And if you're a man and that's all you've seen, though in this day of information and social media, I mean, you can literally go see other stuff. Just type it in on your phone. You can see black doctors and all that. But anyway, to go back to the point though, if you grew up in those environments and that's all you was around and that's all you had to look up to because maybe your daddy was like that, maybe your uncle was like that, maybe your grandpa was like that, and your cousins and all them like that, I still don't think you should be like that. And I would pray that you be a black sheep. But not everybody is like that. So if you find that cool because as a little boy, you want a father figure and your dad is somebody you look up to, but he gangbang, though I don't agree with it and I do think you need a better role model, I can't blame you for thinking that's cool. But you need to get out of that. And I'm not going to call you a loser for thinking that's cool because everybody's circumstances is different. Everything's about context. If you're from the suburbs and you think that's cool, but your daddy has a PhD and he put you in a house and raising your family, but you choose to be a game maker, you are one of the biggest losers. Next to the Shira 7 women. Like, you're just as bad as them, if not worse, probably, because you're probably endangering your community. So... No, brother, you are a loser. But for the ones that's all you know, please find another way out. But I'm not going to call you a loser.
Actually falls in line with number 7, which is men who brag about money and then don't want to spend it on you. Why are you talking to me about this? You're such a loser. Lastly,
yeah, can't be mad at that one.
And this is more of a grand finale, that's any man who's done any type of towards women. Some of y'all are watching my video right now, and you're hee ha ha laughing along. No,
she's talking about you. She's talking about you. No, wait, man, maybe not. No, not you. If you watching this video, if you on the Prosper Gang video, she's not talking about you. But you know people like this. Send this video to them, and now we're talking about you. Now that your friend sent you this video, we're talking about you, homie. Get your life together. Somebody gonna get you.
You're a loser. I don't care if it was physical or verbal or sexual. No. No, no, and no. You're a loser. Other men need to start calling you a loser more, and hopefully one day you'll just get jumped. And I can't wait for that to happen. Of course, men are not making angry responses to my video calling them losers, because men get called losers on this app every single day. And that's part of the reason why men are typically better at taking accountability than women. You know why? We tell men the truth. Men tell other men the truth. They will tell their friend, hey, you're fat. Hey, you're not good looking. Hey, you're not smart, and mean it. And you know what happens with those men? Oftentimes, they work on it and actually get better. However, let's take a look at us, ladies.
Now, before she gets to the ladies, I will say not all men do that. Not all of them. A lot of men do. If they do tell you the truth, they telling it to you in like a very funny, joking, trying to clown you way, but they are gonna tell you. Not all the time, but it's a good amount of times they will. But there are men that know men that do bad things and they just don't say nothing because they just like, hey, I ain't got no problem with doing it. Ain't my problem. No. You a loser too. But for the most part, though, I can get what she's saying. And yeah, like men typically, let's put it like this. Men are typically been conditioned to be able to take criticisms, whether it's from their friends, which, like I say, is not always their friends, but whether it's from random strangers, whether it's from women, if you're black, from the police, from your teachers, from your parents. We're just, as men, we have been told, what if you don't bring value to the world, you're not important. That's what the world has told us. That's why a lot of men have a lot of mental health issues, because we've been told you got to bring value to the world and to a woman if you want to be loved. And a lot of men feel like that. So that's why men, when we get called losers, it don't hit us on the head as bad, because I mean, like, we probably get caught that every other day when we're not paying for somebody's food, or not accomplishing his goal, or not doing something fast enough, or whatever. Like, we get that all the time, so we just know how to deal with it. But let's get what she about to say about the women.
Because we do not tell each other the truth about almost anything. You will let your girlfriend go out there raggedy, and you'll be in her comments, yes, slay, boss, queen, you look like a 10 out of 10. You're lying and you know it. And on top of that, we'll put on silly little names like, oh, she's just a girl. I'm just a girl. You ran up your credit card to 20K. That's not just a girl. You caused an accident that almost killed somebody. You're not just a girl. You're sleeping around with way too many men for you to keep track of, and cheating on your spouse. You're not just a girl. You're a terrible human being. And I'm tired of women allowing other women to be terrible human beings. On my side of TikTok, I will call out the men who are terrible and the women who are terrible, because there's terrible people everywhere. And we have to get away from this idea that it's just the men. It has never been, it will never be just the men. To any of the girlies that were super triggered by my video, this is how men feel on the internet every day. Congratulations. Welcome to equality. I'm waving a symbolic white flag, okay, ladies? I know I've been hard on you for the past couple days, and I want to have a serious conversation. The reason why I am so passionate about this topic of women seeing men as human and not just the butt of some joke on social media is because I used to be like y'all. I used to laugh at all the jokes and repost the videos. I followed Drew and haha, men suck, yeah. And then I was in a relationship with a man who, for all intents and purposes, was very good to me. And I didn't respect him. And I ended up cheating on him. And I felt terrible for that. And I didn't want to hide behind my emotions or how he made me feel or whatever. I had to put that on myself. I had to take accountability for that. I had to go to therapy for that. I had to realize that I was wrong, and the way that I saw myself in relationships and the way I saw men was not right. So I started talking and really listening to the men in my life, asking them questions, trying to see how they see things, understanding their perspective, watching male content creators, trying to hear them out. And what they said made a lot of sense. And I realized that these women were not being respectful towards men in the same way that they wanted respect from men. And I didn't like that. This all happened with my brain fully developing, so maybe some of the girlies just aren't there yet. But here's hoping that one day you learn to realize, if you haven't already, that men are people too. Just like women can be bad, men can be bad. Just like women can be good, men can be good. And here's hoping we all get to that realization eventually.
Shout out to her. I respect that, because this gender war thing that be going on is really getting old. And I get it. relationships are one of the most complicated and sometimes difficult things for us to manage, especially when you don't come from environments where you see that all the time. That being in relationships and trying to make it work can be kind of complicated. All right, Benji, you kind of gotta go down, buddy. I'll play with you a little bit. Anyway, so I can understand why we at this standstill, because everybody trying to evolve and everybody trying to get what they feel they desire out of the deal. And I completely understand that. But I always say relationships come with understanding, compromise, and service. You need to serve both each other. Not one person serving the other, not one person serving the it's not a one party trip. Like, both parties need to be serving each other. And the problem is a lot of people don't see it like that. A good relationship is when you got to pick me and a simp together. Like, realistically, you should be simping and your girl should be being a pick me. If you simping and your girl not being a pick me, you need to stop simping. If you a woman and you being a pick me and your boy not simping, we need to do something about this. Because at the end of the day, both parties need to be serving each other. That's just straightforward. That's just how it go, right? And a lot of women are damaged when it comes to their relationship with men. They either didn't have a great relationship with their father or other men in their life, so they just project that out into the world. And we all need to be healed. Men too. I know they got the whole red pill thing. I've made red pill videos talking about how the red pill can mess your brain up if you don't get that in checked. And because a lot of men too didn't grow up or didn't have the opportunities with women they wanted growing up. So instead of just learning it and trying to embrace what they could have worked on, they just made women the enemy of everything, and now they just biting back at women for everything. So you just don't want to be any of those two parties. You want to be in the middle where there are sounded people that realize that life is about give and take. You can't take. And taking without giving is wrong, and giving without taking is wrong. And I definitely know the second part of that, right? So we need to do better, you know what I mean? But I'm glad that she's bringing awareness and she's talking about it. But I can understand how the way she delivered it might rub women the wrong way. I ain't gonna lie to you, I get it, right? But end of the day, logically, for the most part, she said a lot of things that I agree with. You know, a few things that I could, you know, like the two baby mamas and if you like this, you a loser. I get it. Like, some things I don't fully agree with, but for the most part, she got a sound mind, and I will believe she's gonna make a great partner for somebody, right? So, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Am I tripping? Is she wrong for what she said? Men, let me know what you think. Women, most importantly, I want to know what y'all think. Y'all agree with what she said? Y'all think she tripping? Y'all want to fight her? Y'all like her? I don't know. You let me know in the comments, though. But with that being said, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I need that. It helps out the channel. It helps push this video. I very much appreciate that. But hit the like and subscribe button. Join the prosperous game. We keeping it PG. There's a whole lot of prosperity going on around this mug. You feel me? With that being said, remember, there is nothing impossible to they who try. Till next time, I am out. Dose.